Welcome to your next lecture. In this lecture, we will be learning about JavaScript strings. JavaScript strings are for storing and manipulating text. A JavaScript string is 0 or more characters written inside quotes. As an example, let text is equal to John Doe. What will happen? We are initializing the variable text with the name John Doe. To find out the length of a string, use the built-in length property. As an example, we have a variable text and all alphabets are stored in the variable text. Then we can find out the length of the text by using this syntax, text.length. Let's see some practical examples of string. Let's define a variable and initialize it with Udemy. So Udemy is stored in name, and if you want to find out the length of the name, then you have to write name.length. And the length of the string is 5. So that's how you use strings in JavaScript. JavaScript has a lot of methods. Let's study some of the most important and critical methods in JavaScript strings. JavaScript string has a property slice. So slice extracts a part of a string and returns the extracted part in a new string. The method takes two parameters, start position and end position. As an example, we have a text apple, banana, kiwi, and if you want to extract the part of this text from index number 7 up to index number 13, then it will print out banana. Let's see some practical example of this. So let's suppose we have a string and we want to extract data of this string from index number 0 up to index number 2. So we will write name.slice and we want to extract data from index number 0 up to index number 2. So you have to write here index 3 because the last index is not included here. So let's call our part. So as you can see, UDE has been printed out. U is at index 0, D is at index 1 and E is at index number 2. Similarly, JavaScript has another method called substring. So let's suppose we have another parameter and it contains numbers from 0 to 7, and we define another variable and here we can mention index of the string and up to which length we want this substring. So I can write here 5, and after that if I will print out part, it will print out 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we have printed out name1 from index number 0 and the length of the substring will be 5. So we will print out from index number 0 up to index number 4. Similarly, JavaScript has another very important method called replace. You can use this method to simply replace one substring of the given string. For example, we have a string I love YouTube. Let's use our replace method to replace YouTube with Udemy. So we can define let name3 is equal to name2 dot replace, and here you can write which value you want to replace. I can write here YouTube, and after this we have to write replace value. So I will write here Udemy, and let's call name 3. As you can see that I love YouTube has been replaced with I love Udemy. So this YouTube we have replaced with the word Udemy. JavaScript has another very important method called toUpperCase, and as the name suggests, it simply returns the string in uppercase characters. We have defined a string called my alphabets are lower. Let's define another string and use our uppercase method. Now let's call name 5. As you can see, all alphabets are changed to uppercase. Similarly, we can use to lowercase method as well. And if I want to return name 5 to lowercase, you can see the alphabets are changed to lowercase again. JavaScript has another very important method called trim, and it simply trims the string from both sides. For example, we have a string and we have a lot of spaces. On both sides, and if we use the trim function, it simply trims the given string. As you can see that from both sides spaces have been removed. Always remember that you can also get the characters of a given string by using the indexes. For example, if I define a string and if I want to access what is the character at index 0, then I can use the closing brackets, and in these brackets I can write the index which character I want to print out. So as you can see that at 0 index we have the character I, and index 1 we have a space, and at index we have A. So that's how you can use the string methods in JavaScript.